Okay, it has been recorded. So, welcome everyone. Good afternoon. So, we are back to this intern graduation presentation session again. And you have me again as the moderator for this IGP. Okay, but let me introduce myself if in case you forget my name again. So, my name is Furqan Jamil. I am the current HR intern in Bukit Vista. And for today's attendees, we have so many people coming from quite various chapter. The first one we have Kofi D as the COO Bukit Vista, and the second one we also have Kak David as the finance administrator at Bukit Vista, and also we also have Patricia as data analyst intern at Bukit Vista, and also we have Lalita from the PR intern of Bukit Vista, and we also have Kevin Kencana, which is data analyst from Bukit Vista, and the last one we also have Kak Lilis as the director of business intelligence at Bukit Vista. But last but not least, we also have Alif here that will be presenting his graduation presentation, as in regards of what he did and also what he learned during the internship at Bukit Vista. So Alif, are you ready to present now?
Okay, yeah. Can I share screen? Okay.
Sure.
Oh, can you see my screen right here?
Yes, I already see your screen.
Okay.
Please take the
Okay.
floor.
Okay. Hello. Good morning, everyone. My name is Alif Adli, and let me introduce myself again. I'm a data analyst intern in the business intelligence chapter, and today is my intern graduation presentation. And before I start, let me tell you about my journey in Bukit Vista and the reason why I apply that Bukit Vista. So yeah, first I passed the trial and on board on May 4th, 2021. And Farah told me that I passed the trial, and I think this is one of the things that really nice experience for me because previously I've never had the chance to get real experience to work something that is outside my major. It's been 3 months. Tomorrow I'll be offboarding. And here's my operational duties in while interning in Bukit Vista. The first is I was the campaign manager for Instagram. I was the person who create the method for future onboarding intern materials. And the third one is I'm also the area manager for Region 2. And the last one, I'm also a researcher for phone call marketing and also TikTok campaign. Okay, I'll start with manager for Instagram and the things that I do. So the first thing that I do as a campaign manager, of course, I do daily updates. So yeah, I prioritize which properties that should be promoted and together with the team create daily content for fits. And at the first month and a half, I do everything alone. And it seems that it's pretty hard for me because I'm a geophysics student. I'm always learn about physics, science, and the person I think that is suitable for creating content is a girl. Yeah, I think at first because it needs someone creative, it needs someone not kaku and etc. But after Sharon comes, it really helps a lot. And the second thing is, of course, data analysis, because as a data analyst, one of the things that we always do every day is performing a data analysis based on data. And for Instagram itself, I did it every week. I do a data analysis on Instagram performance every week for every funnel. It's awareness, inquiry, reservation, checkout, and also advocacy. And the last thing that I do is developing a strategy. So instead of doing data analysis in Bukit Vista, we also do the execution part. So yeah, we need to develop a strategy after we perform analysis based on data. We need to find insight and develop a strategy for the next action plan because everything is changing. So we cannot be stagnant. So we need to adapt with current condition. And here's the performance indicator. While I was the campaign manager I can say that I'm pretty satisfied with my performance because for 3 months, along with the AR team, we managed to generate a total revenue of 50 million Indo rupiah from the first day I become as the campaign manager, our total revenue is only for 54 million. And until today, our revenue is 104 million. As you can see that it keep increasing from May, June until July, but on July it's stagnant because yeah, we face one of the biggest challenge. It's called the PKM policy, and it's really hard to get inquiry. And maybe for a future campaign manager, it will be harder for you to get a revenue because you need to face this challenge, right? And I can say that it's not me who do it alone. I together do it with Sharon, and after Sharon comes to Instagram, I think she helps me a lot to increase the awareness level. And for Joomla itself, after we launch the e-reels features, the new features, our awareness increased for almost 400% organically. And yeah, that's one of the good things. And then I also the one who make the BVSR method. So it is Bukit Vista standard of reporting. So at first it's just my habits of doing analysis and reporting method while Scrum. Then Mr. Jing asked me, "Hey, can you tell us more about your method?" Then Mr. Jing and the HR team brings it to the most to bring it more seriously, and they asked me to make a guideline paper, and now it's already become a standard for onboarding materials. And the reason is I want to help and maximize the culture of written documentation that is comprehensive, detailed, and also effective. And I hope that this will help for the future onboarding trials. And then I also the area manager for Region 2, just like Kevin said yesterday. So I think I and Kevin is the first two-person who do optimization for each area because Kalilis told me to. At first, we only do Airbnb listing optimization. So yeah, Kalilis gave us a property that is have a good occupancy and the other one is not. And we need to analyze for the not good occupancy why it happens and how to find the solution and how to develop a strategy for that property. I and Kevin, at first we only analyze the Airbnb part. So yeah, we try to find the strength and weakness for each property. Then yeah, we also analyze the amenities and facility for each property. Then we try to find the solution. But I think it did not perform really well. And then a month later or 3 weeks later, Lilis make a new method which is called the single villa optimization. And I got the Ponhayu one. This is aiming to generate revenue for each property that did not have a good occupancy. And the performance indicator is first, I can say that it's 100% for single field optimization because I'm very satisfied with my performance because for Pondok Ada Hayu, it only takes less than 2 weeks for the Hayu. To be exact, it's only 11 days to achieve its August revenue target of $1,000. Current revenue is on $1,015 from 27 July until now, and our first plan is to get $1,000 in the whole month. But it turns out that it's better, performing better because yeah, we able to achieve our target just in 11 days. For the other one, for the bin listing optimization, I think it did not perform really well because I only develop a strategy, but the execution part makes this project not run real well because the execution is not that really well and yeah, only the analysis part. So I think it needs to be balanced between the analysis and also the execution. And then I also a researcher for phone calls campaign and Bukit Vista, and I think it's hard, yeah, phone calls campaign. So yeah, I do research and make a paper on what platform is suitable for Bukit Vista in conducting a phone call campaign. So at first, Kak Lilis only told me to do a research. Then after that, I'm the one who executed. One of the things, and the other one is TikTok campaign. Well, I can say that it is beyond my expectation. Before I joined Bukit Vista, I thought that I'm going to be a data analyst, right? A TikTok social media administrator, etc. But I think this is a good experience because I able to learn about digital marketing. I able to learn how to challenge myself, and from all my project, I can say that TikTok is one of the hardest because this is the first time Bukit Vista has TikTok accounts. So I'm the one who make the account and also make the MVP together with Lalita. Here's the performance indicator for the phone calls campaign itself. I can say that if 50%, I already complete the research and make the paper for the phone calls campaign. But the friction is phone calls is a traditional, right? It's really hard for us because in corona condition, I think it's pretty hard to distribute our phone number in online way. So in my while I'm doing my project, I decided that Facebook is the best platform for us. So I only distribute it on Facebook. And why I say it's 50%, because yeah, I only distributed on phone number on Facebook and also Google Ads, but the Google Ads, I think it did not perform really well because we did not get a huge number of leads. Instead, we pay a lot to Google, so I think it's not a good thing. And the TikTok, it's underperformed because, well, I've already complete the research and make the paper and create the first account and MVP for TikTok. But until that time, since I make the MVP, I don't think the performance has improved. So yeah, it's stagnant. It needs a lot to be improved. And here's my project legacy. The first is EG campaign. I've already delegated to the next campaign manager, Paya. And for the phone calls campaign, I've also delegated to Michael. For the TikTok, I think for the next person, it will be a challenge, yeah, for Lalita, and also for the next person who will work together with Lalita, because we still have a lot of friction. One of which is our awareness level is still very low because yeah, we are new in TikTok, right? So we need to push harder, and also the number of followers is still very small, and the inconsistent content of ideas. So I think for the next person, I hope that you will improve this and you can generate a better strategy than me. And the last thing is area optimization. Well, based on my experience, I can say that single field optimization method is more effective when compared to Airbnb listing optimization. I can say that maybe we need to put the Airbnb listing in pending and more focused on the single field optimization. And there are still a lot of properties in area 2 that did not have a good occupancy. So yeah, for next person, I hope you can generate revenue for that property. And here's things that I learned during my internship. Actually, I learned a lot. I learned about data analysis. I learned a lot about finance. I learned a lot about HAR. Yeah, because while doing operational, I learned a lot about reservation, etc. But the most that I learned is first, of course, data analysis. I learned how to analyze things. I learned how to make comprehensive analysis based on data and developing a strategy. But I'm a data analyst, but I also learn about digital marketing because half of my project relate with social media. I learn about search engine optimization. I learn about how to increase awareness level in a social media platform, and I think it's a good thing because in Bukit Vista you will work with other chapter, you will work with other people that is have a different background for you, and you can learn a lot from them. One of the things that I really like is I learn a lot about content creation from Sharon, from Kak Rizal, and also from Kak Gani. Yeah, at first can you tell me that Alif Lukaku, your caption is terlalu kaku. I think that you should be improved. At first I was like, what can I change? It's my behavior, right? I don't know how to be gak kaku, something like that. Yeah, just like Bukit Vista core value, fail fast, and try to adapt and learn from Sharon. And yeah, I think I did it really well. And the second thing, it's negotiation skills. In as a data analyst in business intelligence, you will have operational tasks every week. So every week, two-person will be in charge for the operational. And in this operational, you will learn about negotiation skills. So at first, I never done negotiation in my real life because whenever I go to pasar, yeah, I don't know what is in English. Whenever I go to pasar, sometimes I'm the one who get scammed. I'm the one who get ditipu, and I was just like, that's okay, right? It's only 10,000 or 20,000, and I don't know how to negotiate. But after I joined Bukit Vista, I learned a lot about negotiating skills. I learned about how to persuade property owners, how to have a good communication way to approach a different people with different age. I think that's one of the life skills that is really important, and I really enjoy it actually. But last but not least is a startup company work culture, because previously I've had an internship but in a corporate and also the minister, and I can say that it's really different because most of the people in Bukit Vista is really young and really smart, and they're really flexible. It's really different from corporate, while the majority of the people is older. So I think it's more cool. And in Bukit Vista, it feels like organization actually comparing to a company, because I feel like in himpunan and something like that. And I think it's really cool. I really enjoy working Bukit Vista because the work-life balance is very good. And yes, that's all. Here's valuable lesson that I learned during my internship. I think it's all about journey. Sometimes it's the journey that teaches you a lot about your destination. So it's all start from the reason why I joined data analyst in Bukit Vista. I was a geophysics student. It did not have any relation between my major and the position that I applied. So at first I asked myself that I think I'm a failure, right? I think why did I join? Why did I apply something that is outside my major? I was like I feel like gagal as geophysics student, but I will take everything in a positive way. And after 3 months, I learned that it's not about my goals, it's not about my destination. I think it's about the process and it's about the journey. I learned a lot in Bukit Vista. I learned how to get out from my comfort zone because every day I always do something that is not my behavior, something that is outside my life habits and something like that. Yes, I also learned how and also get the new opportunities to learn about digital marketing, about the hospitality world. So I think that's one of a good thing. After I finished my internship, I realized that I know what's my real passion and I know where I'm going to. And I hope that it will help my future career and help me to get a better career. Last, yes, let's keep in touch. Don't be a stranger. And here's my LinkedIn account. You can find it. Just write Fadli, and the red one is my Instagram account. So I think that's all from me. Thank you very much.
Woohoo! Congrats, Alif, for finishing your graduation presentation. And you seems like something, yeah, because you had like more than 1,000 followers there on Instagram. Okay, cool, cool. So next, we will hear about the testimonials from the colleagues or the workmates from Alif. Like the first one, I would love to go to Patricia as the data analyst internet itself. So, Patricia, do you have any testimonials about how working with Alif is?
Yeah. Alif is great, amazing to work with. He's very insightful. His analysis is very great to the point that we made a guideline out of his way of analyzing things. He's amazing with data. He knows how to spot trends, how to spot something that you might not even think of. And yeah, moreover, he's a very great friend, one of my best friends here at BV. Yeah. I'm really gonna miss working with you, Alif.
Thank you, Patricia. You're the most ambitious person I know in.
Waduh.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Patricia, for your words. Coming next to Faya. Faya, do you have anything you would like to say to Alif?
I think I'm very thankful for Alif. Sorry if I burden you too much and I asked you so many things. Oh my god. I think like you're gonna be something big someday because the ways you do things, like you do it in an excellent way, but also you keep a good relation with others. I really enjoy working with you. That's all I think. Good luck with your careers and studies.
Thank you, Faya. Hope you will be a better campaign manager than me for Instagram. Yeah, I think you need to generate 1 million followers. Yeah.
Well, such hard work and homework for Faya, yeah. Okay, cool. Thanks, Faya, for your words. Coming next to Lalita, which is Alif's partner in TikTok projects or campaigns. So, Lalita, please.
Yeah, actually, working with Alif is really fun because actually, when we talk about projects, I can see that Alif is a really smart person and he's also a high achiever. And I have to say that everything Fataya said earlier is completely true because Alif he's trying to do his best in every work that he has. So I really enjoy working with you, and he's also really humble, and that's why I think he's the closest person that I know here in BV. So see you on later, Kak.
Okay, thank you, Faya. Thank you, Faya. Thank you, Lita. Yeah, I hope you can make a better performance for TikTok. Yeah, it's really hard for TikTok. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Lalita, for your words. Okay, coming next to Kak David. Kak David, do you have to
Yeah.
say?
Yes, of course. Yeah. First, I want to say congrats, Alif. You have successfully completed your internship at BV, and I think you are very good. I think you are. I call you Mr. Analysis. Yeah, because when we are in revenue Scrum in Tuesday, I saw you always report your analysis and do analysis, great analysis, and I learned I learned something. I learned several things from Alif, like how to report your progress, how to make an analysis, how to optimize your campaign, like that. And Alif, congrats and good luck for your future. And see you on top, Alif.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Kak David, for your words. Okay, coming next to Kalilis as the chapter lead of Business Intelligence.
Okay, thank you, Furkan. Alif, Alif is actually very great. Yeah. At first, actually, your friends is when your bestie.
Yes.
At first, you also with Hagan in that time, right? Is that correct? Hagan. Yeah. When man Alif Hagan, yeah. There are four candidates in that time, and we accept almost all. And Alif is actually very introvert in that time, and also the performance, like, okay, let's say Hagan's performance is better between compared to Alif at the first time, but after he's accepted and accept the offer, he's actually really fast learner, and then the motivation to grow juga sangat bagus. The communication skills also really good, so I can comfortably talk with Alif, and also I think he does because we talk like outside work juga kan on WhatsApp. So I think our relationship in this internship is very good, Liv. Even I actually wants to retain you, but unfortunately it cannot. No worries, but I'm hoping that we can cross our path later on. Good work. Thank you very much for helping me to manage the Instagram campaign. It makes me more proud of myself that I can have someone like you in the team, and also brings the spirit in the team. Although the team is very big, yeah, but yeah, I can still like see every one of you grow here. I'm very proud of everyone in the company, termasuk kamu, and I hope that best for your study first and later on your career in Geophysics. Yeah, that's all. Thank you for con.
Okay, thank you, Kak Lewis.
Okay, thank you very much, Kalilis, for your words. And last one here, we have Kafidi, and as the CEO of Bukit Vista. So, Kafidi, please give your words.
Okay. Hello, Alif. You know me, right? Of course you know me. Bro. Okay. Alif, yeah. If I think of Alif, I think of Kevin. If I think of Kevin, I think of Alif, yeah. Because the way you guys worked on like similar projects before. You guys worked on the same projects before. The way you analyze is also very similar, yeah. Very converging. If I see the campaign card, the comment is very similar. Like the strategy can be implemented in both campaigns as well. I know that like the strong points of Alif is like his analytical skills while being empathetic at the same time. You know, if it's Kevin, it's like every day, like yeah, like very quiet, and, like to new people especially, like very quiet and very look sleepy all the time. But Alif is like the more extroverted side of Kevin, although you're still a bit shy as well at times. But yeah, I see that here your relation with your colleagues are very good. Saying that Lita think of you as her best friend in Bukit Vista, but you don't say her name properly, yeah, very apparent. But I'm sure it's because Ali met a lot of people in Bukit Vista. He worked together with different chapters, different projects on different things. So as mentioned, like Alif achievement in Bukit Vista a lot, and his legacy will remain in Bukit Vista as part of the culture, as a part of the results that have been shown. So best of luck to you, Alif. And very unfortunate, yeah, you want to continue your geophysics major, yeah. Okay, but if you decided that maybe one day you want to become a data analyst or data scientist, can. So to everyone watching, yeah, unfortunate, very specific, yeah. Or not, I will retain you, Alif. I will catch you like a Pokemon. But anyway, okay, thank you very much. I think that's it from me. The full one will be on farewell party, yeah.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Kak Vidi. Maybe I have one last thing to say to Kak Vidi and Kalilis is I want to say thank you because you give me the change. You gave me the change for me to, yeah, you accept me as a data analyst in hospitality because until now I got rejected for almost 10 times or 12 times when I apply for a data analyst in company, and yeah, they reject me, and but you guys accept me, and I really appreciate it because you trust me and give me the chance to show that I'm capable to become a data analyst. And I think, yeah, it will be, how you said, how one of my milestone in my life, I can say like that. And yeah, I think both of you will be remain in my career path. And maybe one day if you guys become a CEO or a big person in a company, in a big company. Please be my
Just one thing though for the viewers here. I actually interviewed Alif during his second interview, yeah. And I think Lilis also. I told Lilis like I sent like I have the evaluation metrics for Alif during the second interview, and during the trial, every time there's a presentation, I always send like my evaluation on this person so that we have like an idea of how I evaluated during the technical interview. Right? But actually, like for Alif, I think very good, yeah. The evaluation, Lilis, yeah. When I sent to you,
Yeah, I think so. Like understanding, right?
yeah, the
Understanding
understandanding
the
especially is
exercise.
very like very good
Excellent, I
or
think that point.
excellent, right? Yeah, that's why I don't know why you get rejected, but since the second interview, I remember you because I know your geophysics, but then the understanding is like excellent. You have to see my other evaluation is very okay. That's it.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Coffee D, for bringing up the past experience while interviewing Alif. And by that, as everyone already gave their words to Alif, we could close this intern graduation presentation. Alif, we all know together that you are a really great person. You are really strong in analytics. Yeah, it's very unfortunate once again to know that you would like to continue your career in geophysics, but it is fine. It's your life choice. But yeah, if you would like to change your mind and become a data analyst again. Okay, and that's all for today. I would like to thank you to I would like to say thank you to every one of you that has come to this presentation, and we'll meet again soon. Okay, good afternoon. See you soon. Bye bye.
Okay, thank you,
Thank
Fulton. Thank
you.
you,
Thank you,
everyone.
everyone. Thank you for kind. Bye bye.